Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's great to be here as always. You're watching the VSO Gun Channel, and today we're going to do a real quick video because today is my wife's birthday, and I need to go get her a little tiny cake so I can put all of the candles on it, basically. Previously on the last episode of This Old Pyro.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God.
But I just want to do a video today and cover a few things. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of you who are putting in the work and really blowing up those phone lines, sending the emails, sending the letters, contacting your representatives. And the word that we've been getting from the Hill is that they really just want the bleeding to stop. They are getting harried every single hour of every single day. And they're like, wow, people really care about this Hearing Protection Act thing. We're going to have to go back and put that in the big, beautiful bill. So you got to keep the pressure on to make sure that actually happens. But I also wanted to talk about the SHORT Act. And we've got a movement that suggests that they might have solved the problems with the Hearing Protection Act, but they're very apprehensive. In fact, I hear word that the traitors in the Republican Party just want the short-barreled language to go away, and that is unacceptable.
You cannot hide. I see you.
This is all tax reform, and thus it can all be done under a budget bill. So get to work. I also wanted to talk about something that's bothering me a little bit. There are people in the online firearms community that have huge audiences and massive amounts of influence. And I went and just did tests. I searched for 10 different high-profile YouTube creators, and only one of those 10, which was Colion Noir, had any reference to Hearing Protection or SHORT Act. And you can go check yourself. Go look at your creators, your favorite 2A creators, and see if they have done anything. Because look, I'm sitting here with 400-some thousand subscribers, and depending on how well the video performs, you know, every once in a while I get a real banger. But even if those creators had a complete flop video, it is better than I can do on my best day. And to leave that on the table, I just don't understand. I mean, I get like the off-topic post type thing, like you go out and you blow stuff up and you can't take a little bit of a break to do something this important, literally a generational opportunity to remove suppressors from the National Firearms Act. Like, I've spoken to all those folks. I know for a fact that they believe in doing that. Why they haven't taken the opportunity to really put the screws to them, I just do not understand, and it's very disappointing to me that I have not seen any of that kind of rhetoric from those folks. We are very vocal about our elected leaders performing in particular ways when they get to office. Why should we not also expect the same kind of, to be frank, minimal effort from folks that are supposed to be leaders in the Second Amendment community? I mean, some of these videos that these guys and gals produce are beautiful pieces of work. And as someone who works in the space, I know that they spent 40 hours on some of those videos. Turn on your iPhone, prop it up on your desk and just talk to it for 5 minutes. Today's video is brought to you by the Modern Gun School. This is not the other place that you've heard online that is cool with taking your entire GI Bill and running with it. This is an accredited online university. Whether you just want to learn a few things or you want to break into a career in the firearms industry, check them out at Modern Gun School, and let's hop into the video. Go check up on your people, see if they are being part of the solution. And then I wanted to quickly just kind of give you an idea, because I understand that the communication in our society has changed a lot. A lot of people just want to be able to send a text message or, whatever. And sometimes that is a viable option, but A lot of times when it comes to these bills in Congress, it literally takes a phone call. And I understand I don't like talking to people on the phone. I'm on the phone constantly, day in, day out. Like last night, my wife was like, I'm doing this, and you should do this, that, and the other. And we're like, all right, cool. Both been on the phone all day. Bye. See you in a bit. Right? I understand. And I understand why a lot of folks are hesitant to do that, because you don't want to sound like an idiot when you pick up the phone. So what I'm going to do is in the pinned comment down below, I'm going to just kind of give you an idea of some things to say when you call these folks up. And these only take a minute or two of your time. To give you an idea of how the sausage is made, we shut down the House Ways and Means Committee phone lines for like 3 days. You could not call there. The answering machine was full. They know that you are watching. That is the level of participation that we need, and we have to keep up the tempo. This is going to take a minute, because not only do we have to do this to the House, but we have to do the same thing to the Senate. The president has already said that he will sign the big, beautiful bill regardless of whatever Second Amendment stuff is in there. He does not care. He wants his win. And I suppose, for a change, that actually works to our advantage. On top of that, we see nationwide collaboration with major gun groups. I mean, broken clock's right twice a day, but even the National Rifle Association is in tune with what, like, Gun Owners of America is asking for. Don Jr. is in the mix. Why aren't you? Trust no politician, but we do know that we have some folks that work there that are pushing very hard to make this a reality, and they need our help. Guys like Chip Roy, for instance, out there making sure that this stuff makes it into the bills so that it gets its best chance of going forward. I guess I'd just ask you, why wouldn't we all take a minute or two out of our day and leave it all on the field? Because last time we didn't. And how did that go? We were told it's a done deal, it's a done deal, it's a done deal. And then it wasn't a done deal. And here we are years later. Let's get to work, people, and go do a thing. Ending lifetimes of tyranny. Full send, folks. Full send.